Hello guys, welcome back. Today's video we're going to talk about the Pi moderator and validator. How to get through the Pi KYC process and how to become a validator. Majority of pioneers have done neither and still waiting, so we're going to find out how it goes. What the process is like, and we're going to learn some really interesting things about the entire KYC and approval process. You don't want to miss that because we're going to cover all of that coming right up. Alright guys, so when you have KYC verification approved, you have an opportunity to join as a Pi validator. Yes, when you get through KYC you can become a validator. This is to help the network fasten the mass KYC application process so we can be done with this phase and move to the next one, which is open network period and listing on crypto exchanges. Reason is because the core team has gone over baler board and overwhelmed at this point with the number of KYC applications. They are rolling out mass KYC because of the numbers validators application, that is, pioneers applying to become KYC validators, and there are lots of KYC to process. The influx of new KYC applicants is probably somehow measured towards the number of validators available, so the more the validators, the more KYC will be approved faster. One thing with Pi is to just be patient and things will happen, because we have been pressing that button for 2 years and more for some. As a validator, in the early process, you first get the notification that KYC is available for you. You fill out the application form, take a selfie and a clear picture of your means of identification approved for your country. It is a pretty simple process, but you should know it takes a few steps, plus it's a day or maybe 2 days before you get validated. It is a pretty quick process, and then after that you get validated. After you have been validated, you get an option to apply to be a validator. Before you get accepted to become a KYC validator, you have to agree not to share pioneers' private information and anonymity. It takes a couple of days before you get accepted as a validator. As rewards, validators are going to be given Pi coins for their efforts. This is really good, right? Yeah, because that's going to mean that with the mass scale-up of validators, we get through this quickly and then go to the next phase. But there's still plenty to validate, so it's a solid process. You can't have 35 million plus go through a centralized system, it just won't happen. And then on top of that, if we all want to make sure that we follow the rules, and that someone is not sitting somewhere with 2 phones and mining on all of them, that is cheating the system. They need to make sure that it's one person to one account. That's why the KYC process exists. For information privacy, the core teams gone eliminating as much personal information that can be seen. Little information is shown to the validators. Validation is a very simple process, and there are 3 different ways that validators validate. Because none of them gets all of your information. One is the selfie that you take, which is compared to the picture of you from the ID. Validators don't see anything else from the ID. Second thing is where the pioneer is from, which is not even shown to the validator in full. And then the third thing is the liveness check, where you do live video and make different face expressions to make sure you're the one in the photo on the ID. I understand where the confusion comes from. A lot of people that are out there don't believe on Pi and say it's a scam or whatever. It is because they don't understand the necessity of the KYC process. We are all excited to see where this project goes and keep being patient through it too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge shout out to you all. If you'll hit subscribe button, it really goes a long way, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you so much and take care.